Good morning, students. Today I will explain the first chapter of civics, that is the legislature. Ours is a federal setup. There are two sets of government, one at the national level called the union or central government, and the other at the state level called the state government. The central government has three organs: the legislature, which makes laws, the executive, which implements the laws made by the legislature, and the judiciary, which punishes the lawbreakers. Ours is a bicameral legislature. That means there are two houses of legislature. The Union Legislature or the Indian Parliament consists of President, Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is also called the House of People or the lower house. Rajya Sabha is known as the upper house or the Council of the States. The maximum strength of Rajya Sabha can be 250. At present, there are 245 members, in which 233 are elected indirectly by the elected representatives of state legislative assemblies, whereas 12 members are nominated by the President. These 12 members are of repute in different fields like science, art, literature, sports, etc. These 12 members are nominated by the President to give representation of these specific fields in the legislature. 233 members are indirectly elected by the elected members of state legislative assemblies, and the method adopted to elect the members of Rajya Sabha is proportional representation by means of single transferable vote system. You have to learn this method by heart. You don't need to go into details to know the procedure as it is not asked, but you should remember that members of Rajya Sabha are elected indirectly by the elected members of state legislative assemblies, and the method adopted to elect is proportional representation by means of single transferable vote system. Qualifications required to be a member of Rajya Sabha are: first of all, he should be an Indian citizen. His age should not be less than 30 years. He should be of sound mind. He should not be a proclaimed offender, a criminal. His name should be there in the voters list in any part of the country. He should not be bankrupt and should not be holding an office of profit under Government of India. Office of profit means he must not be withdrawing salary from some government job. Rajya Sabha is a continuous house, is a permanent house, and thus does not have a fixed term. It keeps on functioning. It never dissolves. 1/3 of its members retire after every 2 years, and a new set of 1/3 members get elected. So that way each member has a term of 6 years. But if you are asked the term of Rajya Sabha, then there is no fixed term as it is a continuous house. Each member has a term of 6 years, but Rajya Sabha as a whole does never get dissolved and is the continuous house, is the permanent house. The presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is the chairman, and The Vice President of India is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Ex officio term means by the virtue of. By the virtue of means that by the virtue of being the Vice President, he is empowered or he is given an additional responsibility to preside the meetings of Rajya Sabha. That means no elections are conducted to elect the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Whoever is the Vice President of India will be presiding the meetings of Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha members from amongst themselves elect their deputy chairman, a second chairman, who serves as a chairman in his absence, discharges all those duties which the chairman has in the absence of the chairman. To start the proceedings of the House, a minimum number of members' presence is fixed, that is 1/10 of the House, whether it is Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. This is called quorum. So, quorum means minimum number of members required to start the proceedings of the House. So, 1/10 of 245 will be 24.5, that is 25 members should be present when a day's work is started. If 25 members are not present, then Rajya Sabha will not function. So, quorum means the minimum number of members required to start the work in Rajya Sabha. So, in a nutshell, we know that India is a federal setup and Indian government has three main organs: legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature makes laws, executive implements laws, and judiciary punishes the lawbreaker. Main components of union legislature are President, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the upper house or the council of state and has 245 members at present. Out of these 245, 233 are elected and 12 members of repute in different fields, eminent personalities in different fields like science, sports, literature, etc. are nominated by the President to give representation to these fields, these spheres in legislature. Method of election is indirect by the method of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote system, and Rajya Sabha members are elected by the elected members of state legislative assemblies. A member wishing to contest the election to Rajya Sabha should not be less than 30 years of age and must be an Indian citizen. He should have a sound mind, must not be holding office of profit, and so on. Rajya Sabha doesn't have a fixed term. It is a permanent house and each member has a term of 6 years, as 1/3 members retire after every 2 years, making it a 6-year term for each member. Vice President of India is the chairman or the presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha. Presence of 1/10 members, that is 25 members, is must to start the proceedings of the House. Thank you.